When it comes to action-adventure anime movies, then the audience gets fascinated with it automatically. It tends to attract and excite them in the same way as the Hollywood movies like Avengers, Terminator, and Harry Potter have done in the past few years. But the problem that fans face is not finding a good action-adventure anime movie to watch. And the reason for this is the lack of some good, well-written recommendation articles on this topic. For the same purpose, we decided to write an article on this topic so that fans who tend to watch such anime movies but can't get through them due to lack of information will be helped in a certain way.
Number 10.
Ninja Scroll is one of the best action-adventure anime movie released in 1993 and produced by the well-known studio Madhouse. The movie follows the story of a skilled ninja, Jubei, who is tempted to kill his own clan members full of great warriors. After this incident, he is hired assassin traveling from one village to another in search of work. During this journey, he learns about a specific demonic ninja organization, Devils of Kimon, who plans on taking Japanese government powers. As a responsible civilian and an honored ninja, Jubei tries to stop them with the help of a shogun spy, Dakuan. They are the only ones who can prevent this from happening.
Number 9.
Released in 2007, Sword of the Stranger is a popular anime movie animated by the same studio house that is working on My Hero Academia Season 5, Studio Bones. The story is about a young boy, Kotaro, and his dog, Tobemaru, who steals from others to survive. But they have to run away from their village after a group of assassins from the Chinese Ming dynasty attacks them. Fortunately, Kotaro and Tobemaru run into an unknown ronin, Nanashi, who gives shelter to them in a small temple. In between, a highly appreciated warrior from Ming dynasty, Luo Long, is sent to annihilate the duo due to some reasons. Now, Nanashi, who is forbidden to withdraw his sword again in his life, has to save both of them from this situation.
Number 8.
This action-adventure movie is made from one of the best director in Japan, Hayao Miyazaki, and one of the best production houses, Studio Ghibli. Princess Mononoke is a story about a boy, Ashitaka, whose village is attacked by some demon boars. In this attack, a boar curses his arm and makes him suffer due to this. Ashitaka then travels to a place called Tagara in search of a cure to his cursed arm. During his journey, he learns the harsh realities of the world when he sees humans fighting forest gods. With the help of his companion, Princess San, he attempts to maintain peace between the gods and the humans.
Number 7.
Ghost in the Shell is a popular sci-fi anime show having quite a bunch of action-adventure scenes in it as well. A Hollywood movie with the same name was also premiered in 2017, featuring Scarlett Johansson in the lead role. The movie is set in the future Japan of 2029. It follows the story of a cyborg public agent security, Motoko Kusanagi. One day she comes to know about a mysterious guy going around by the name the Puppet Master, who illegally hacks into computerized minds of cyborg-human hybrids. Being curious about his work, Motoko chases him to find more about the humans and their minds, as well as to know more about herself. With the help of her partner, she hunts him down to know the truth about the cyborg human minds and their main purpose in society.
Number 6.
Akira has been one of the best anime movies till now, being the most praised anime ever after its initial release in 1988. The anime is set in 2019 and follows the story of a biker gang leader, Shotaro Kaneda, whose childhood friend Tetsuo Shima acquires incredible telekinetic abilities after a motorcycle accident happens to him. Knowing of his supernatural ability, Kaneda takes the help of Tetsuo to fight against the anti-government, greedy politicians, activists, and irresponsible scientists backed by powerful military forces to free Tokyo from the torture of the Japanese government.
Number 5.
The Boy and the Beast was released in the year 2015 and won the Best Animated Feature Film Award at the Brazilian Film Festival. This anime movie is about two beings who live their life alone and isolated, wandering in their own respective worlds. A 9-year-old orphan kid, Ren, having no place to go, wanders in the streets of Shibuya in search of food and shelter. In another world, Kumametsu, a bear in the Beast Kingdom, searches for an apprentice worthy of becoming the Lord's successor. Accidentally, Ren slips into his world and goes by the name of Kyuta. Luckily, they meet and pledge to help each other in different ways to fulfill each of their goals. The teacher-student relationship between Kyuta and Kumametsu and the adventurous journey they cover alongside is quite interesting and exciting to watch.
Number 4.
Another movie from the Japanese director Hayao Miyazaki, Spirited Away, was the top-grossing anime movie of all time until Demon Slayer Mugen Train dethroned it from the top spot. Spirited Away tells the story of a 10-year-old kid, Chihiro, whose parents turns into giant pigs after they unknowingly enter an abandoned amusement park. Later on, Chihiro meets a mysterious person, Haku, who tells her that the park is a resort for supernatural creatures, and they are living there in need of a break from their time spent in the earthly realm. Now, she must work with them to free herself and her parents from this tragic situation.
Number 3.
Paprika is a wonderful psychological anime being known for its amazing visuals and excellent transitions between dream and reality, which is seen rarely in anime movies. Dr. Atsuko Chiba works as a scientist under the codename Paprika during the daytime and as a dream detective at night. Quite confusing, but you will get to know after watching the movie. She works along with her colleagues on a device termed as DC Mini that can turn out to be an excellent invention for psychiatric patients. But in the wrong hands, it can turn into a disaster, as it could destroy people's minds. And the same thing happens when a prototype of this device gets stolen. Now Paprika comes into action and looks out for the responsible person behind this so that she could prevent something terrible to happen.
Number 2.
One more anime movie by Hayao Miyazaki is considered to be the best of all three mentioned in this list. Miyazaki himself admitted this in an interview, stating that it was his best creation. The movie is about a young girl, Sophie, who runs her late father's hat shop. Her life changes when she meets a wizard named Howl, who lives in a magical flying castle. By the time she becomes happy and joyful of his wonderful loving living with Howl. But one day the evil Witch of Waste, being jealous of their bonding, casts a spell on Sophie that turns her into an old lady. Now, it is on Howl to bring back the charming beauty of his beloved friend Sophie by using all his magical knowledge and fighting the witch.
Number 1.
Demon Slayer Mugen Train released in 2020 amid the COVID crisis. The movie was a big success as it shattered all the box office records in an instant. Mugen Train takes off from where the Demon Slayer Season 1 finished. After meeting the 9 Hashiras and completing their training session, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke set off on a mission to investigate the 40 people missing on a train journey. With the help of Flame Hashira, Rengoku Kyojuro, they go beyond their limits to uncover the truth and find the main villain behind all this scheme. Will it be an easy mission? Or something dangerous is waiting for them? The movie will answer all your questions. Finally, this list of best action-adventure anime movies comes to an end, hoping that you like it. So, now it's your turn to watch all these outstanding anime movies without any further delay.